our sixth grade band, choir, and orchestra pajama concert. Our students have been working so very hard all year, and we're excited to share what they've been practicing. Before we start, I have a few housekeeping reminders. As many of you know, the other directors and I have been working on helping our students learn about concert etiquette. We've talked about the different rules to follow as a performer and as an audience member. We have performed for each other and listened to each other to get some practice as both performers and as audience members. Out of respect to our performers, I would like to ask that you please remain seated during our performance. If you should need to leave your seat, please try to move only during the applause in between songs and during the brief intermission between choir and the instrumental performances. If you need to use the restroom, please use the restrooms located in the commons, as the flushing toilets and hand dryers add unexpected music to our performance. Please silence your electronics, but take as many videos and photos as you would like. As part of our concert etiquette unit, we ask students to provide some brief concert notes about the songs, and I will be reading some of my favorites before each song. I would have had the kids do that, but yesterday's snow made it so I didn't get a chance to practice with the kids, so I'm going to read for them. Our first song tonight is Grandma's Featherbed, written by Jim Connor as a gift to his grandmother. It was popularized by John Denver. Here are some comments from the students. Malia said, "I picked this song because I like the beat. It makes me feel happy and jumpy. It reminds me of my grandma because it makes me remember her featherbed, so I kinda relate." Ashlyn said, "In this song we worked on our split parts. Part 2 sang low and part 1 sang high. I am part 2 and it was actually pretty hard splitting because you want to sing the other part that you are used to. In the end we turned out to be pretty good at it. It also sounds really nice all together. That's what I think." And Jasmine wrote, "The song we are going to play tonight is called Grandma's Featherbed. I like this song a lot because originally this song was written for a special grandma. I hope you enjoy this very entertaining song and have a good night." So our first song is Grandma's Featherbed.
Is Maria and I play clarinet. The song I chose is The Lion Sleeps Tonight. I chose this song to talk about because I love The Lion King, and this is one of my favorite songs. This song makes me feel very calm and relaxing. This song reminds me of Pumbaa and Timon.
Lily, Playing for You was published in 1868. It was written by Johannes Brahms. Brahms composed many symphonies and orchestral works. This simple melody is his most famous piece.
A mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth and back and forth. And while she held him, she sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." The baby grew, he grew, and he grew. He grew until he was 2 years old, and he ran all around the house. He pulled all the books off the shelves, he pulled all the food out of the refrigerator, and he took his mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, "This kid is driving me crazy." But at nighttime, when that 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed, and if he was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth and back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, "I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." The little boy grew, he grew, and he grew until he was 9 years old. And he never wanted to come in for dinner. He never wanted to take a bath. And when Grandma visited, he always said bad words. Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him to the zoo. But at nighttime, when he was asleep, the mother quietly opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. And if he was really asleep, she would pick up that 9-year-old boy and rock him back and forth and back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." The boy grew, he grew, and he grew until he was a teenager. He had strange friends, he wore strange clothes, and he listened to strange music. Sometimes the mother felt like she was in a zoo. But at nighttime, when that teenager was asleep, the mother opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, looked up over the side of the bed, and if he was really asleep, she picked up that great big boy and rocked him back and forth and back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, "I love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." That teenager grew, and he grew until he was a grown-up man. He left home, got a house across town, but sometimes on dark nights, the mother got into her car and drove across town. If all the lights in her son's house were out, she would open that bedroom window crawl across the floor and look up over the side of his bed. And if that great big man was really asleep, she would pick him up and rock him back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." Well, that mother, she got older. She got older and older. And one day she called up her son and said, "You'd better come see me because I am very old and sick." When he came in the door, she tried to sing the song. She sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always." But she couldn't finish because she was too old and too sick. The son went to his mother. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth and back and forth. And he sang this song. "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." When the son came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. Then he went into the room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up in his arms and very slowly rocked her back and forth. And while he rocked her, he sang, "I'll love you forever.